Oh man, I didn't want to make this video, but here I am. Your God wouldn't leave me alone. He was, make a video and tell my people because they're dumbasses. And I said, why me? And he said, do you want a Jonah deal? I was like, yes, I'll take a Jonah deal. As long as I don't have to talk to your stupid people. But anywho, fighting forest fires is satanic. It comes from Satan. Yes. You know why? Because I've seen it with my own eyes, repeatedly, year after year after year. When does a forest fire happen? Does it happen when you have a tsunami or a hurricane passing through and it's dumping a bunch of water and everything is soaked to its skin? No. You get it when it's hot and dry. So there's a condition called hot and dry. When you have a hot and dry forest or grasslands, it's ripe for fire. And it's on purpose ripe for fire because the area shouldn't be dry. Because when the area is dry, you get zero growth. There's nothing growing. Everything dies when it's hot and dry. So what happens is fire happens and the smoke goes up, and those impurities that float up into the air, they go up and they make a little stinking mixture with the air. Some of the water vapor somewhere up there in the sky, and it creates clouds, and all of a sudden, boom! Thunderstorms come, rains come, and it drenches the land, and drenches it and makes it wet, humid, and what happens? The plants start growing everywhere. And what happens? It gives fruit. And what happens? Everything lives. It brings forth life, like it says in your frickin' Genesis. Brings forth life. Right, you see? And this is where Satan comes in, because Satan is way more intelligent than you are. Sorry, my back is killing me. He's way more intelligent than you are. So he tells you, no, no. You can't have fire. You can't have fire. Why not? Because it burns shit. And you go, what does it matter? It's just some grass and trees. Oh, but it burns your house that's next to the trees. That's structures. You got to protect the structures. Well, the structures are from Satan. All those structures stay on land that destroy the land, and nothing grows under your structures. Nothing. Kills the land. Right on plan with Satan. Hail Satan. Yes, you guys are doing Satan's bidding with your house and your driveway and your street. You kill the land. There's no stinking fruit growing on the land. And you say, well, what does it matter? Well, that's because your God, the Creator, not God, Satan. Actually, the Creator is not a God. Gods are only the Satans. That's why the first commandment explains to you God and gods, explains in the first commandment. But getting back to the fruits, because in the Genesis, in the garden before the Garden of Eden, it says in there, that's where the Creator talks to the creation and says, the fruits of the trees and the herbs of the land will be meat for you. Will be meat for you. If you don't understand that, you're beyond hope. You're beyond hope. That's all I can say. If you don't stinking understand that, the fruits of the trees and the herbs of the land that you put asphalt on top of and killed all the herbs. You see? So the herbs of the land are going to be meat for you. Okay, we're still on time. We're still on time. I don't want to bore you guys. We're only at 5:24 right now, so we're still going to, so anyways. But anywho, so I saw with my own two eyes, right here in the desert, grassland. There's a fire right now. I know you cannot hear the forest fire demons trying with their helicopters coming by because I got super duper expensive microphones and cuts all that bull crap out from Satan. Cuts it right out. We don't have any bullshit Satan shit here. No, none. This has been purified top to bottom by the creation. It's purified, baby. Anyway, so last night, dry lightning sets the hill ablaze. There's a patch. Oh crap, it's probably 10 miles away. 10, maybe 15 miles away. So the patch might be about 2 miles wide, 3 miles wide, 3 mile square. So that'd be like 9 square mile area. It's smoking because it's grass. You can't see fire. It's too low. But there's a spiral. There's like a tornado. And it just sits there because I watched it. I was watching it for a long time. It was sitting, it was pulling that smoke. And you can see the cloud because there was some sort of little cloud over there. It might actually be the one that started the fire through the lightning because it's the clouds are a connector. And it spiraled into it. And you could see the cloud growing and growing and growing and growing. And this fire, there was no smoke going anywhere. It was coming up, whatever the smoke was coming. And the little mini tornado was inside of the middle of that square. And it was pulling the smoke straight up, straight up, straight up. Then eventually, I guess when the cloud got tired of ingesting all the herbs of the land like the cloud it's supposed to, because it's doing what God is and you're not, ingested all the herbs, it moved away, or whatever. It moved sideways. And then the smoke started, there was no more tornado. The cloud moved away. The tornado went up and then dissipated. It just moved sideways. There was no more tornado, but it turned into like a pillar of cloud. Now, mind you, it wasn't thick. You could see through it, so you can see it, but you can see it. It started dissipating, and it went up, and it got carried away by the trade winds, whatever you call the layers of winds. It's what balloonists use. It hit that layer, and it went that way instead of the other way. So that's what it did. Now, that cloud had consciousness because everything has consciousness. The plants have consciousness. The birds have consciousness. Most of the humans have consciousness. The cloud, everything is conscious. It's part of Mother Nature because Mother Nature is the creator, not a God. Gods were created by the creator. Yes, it says in Genesis. They hid it. I'll tell you later. Anyway, I got to get going because I'm bored of you people. So, go away now.